Hey everyone, before we begin today's video, a friendly reminder to like and subscribe to the channel and to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload from me. I'm also over on Twitch, so consider following or subscribing at twitch.com/IamSlimYGO. If you want to support me in the channel, you can do so by using my TCG Player affiliate link when you shop for cards, as it's no cost to you. If you're looking for awesome custom play mats and sleeves, check out your PlayMat and use my affiliate link when you shop and it will save you 10% on checkout. In addition, if you want the best gaming chairs and gaming tables on the market, visit Gaming and use the code SLIM for 20% off and begin gaming in style. Lastly, if you really want to support the channel, consider joining my Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you can support me and what I do here. All these links will be in the description below. With all that being said, let's get to today's video. What's going on, you guys? Slim here with my boy Gavin, and what did you do, sir?
Yo, what's going on? My name's Gavin, and I won YBM this past week with Adignister.
Adignister. I've had this deck on the channel before, but I gotta ask, of all the decks this format, why this crazy deck?
I was honestly waiting for Crosse Ave Designator for it because I felt like it was perfect, and honestly, like half of my matches were won because of that card. And if you can make the Link 6 without being stopped like consistently, like you usually win. So I just felt like the Crosse Ave Designator was just like a win button just to play this deck and throw people off.
Definitely. We discussed it even prior to doing this profile, but it is a known fact Crosse Ave Designator is, just a huge meta-defining card, but players need to realize, it's not for every deck, but a deck like this, a deck that can put out like a card that says if you can't out me, you lose, like this is literally just, I agree with you 100%. I think it's definitely one of the best decks for it, and like you said, it definitely performed and won you the majority of your games, so it definitely just will let players know that it's just a great card to pick up in general, especially for a deck like this.
100%. Should I just do the main deck now?
Oh yeah, but before we do, you got any shout outs, brother? Because you already know no one's gonna watch to the end for the shout outs.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. So shout out Karan. I got Karan's hoodie on. I don't know if you can see that. Shout out the desert, Palm Desert, where I'm from, and Jeff's Sporting. It's good. That's our locals. And Steve, my life mate, who also likes to come to YBM and try to top 8 with me.
Awesome.
But,
awesome, all right, yeah, let's get into it. Let's show everyone this crazy deck.
All right, so I'm just gonna go quick through the monsters. 3 red. He's not tour guide. Rhoda for your monsters. 3 Pikachu. Rhoda for spells. I play 1 purple. Some people like to play 2 if they're playing Desires. I'm personally not playing Desires, and you can grind with this really hard as long as you have like the Reborn. Like still, if you didn't blow both Reborns, you can still grind with this and just keep recycling. I play 1 green. That's your Foolish Burial. You need this for the Horsey combo. Usually make that under Splash Mage. I play 1 blue, 1 earth. This is really nice to play around hand traps if like you get your Templar like Veiler because you used your cross out on Nib or whatever. If you still have access to blue, you can summon blue out and get the earth, and you could either go for an unaffected access code for 1 turn, which I also did when I got hand trapped and it got me a match, or you could just go for like a 3 material Link 6. You can make the Link 6 with 3000 attack with a Splash Mage, a Transcode Talker, and the what's his name, the Templar. You don't want to do that, but I feel like you need this to play around, around hand traps and stuff. You don't draw everything. This is the Dan Mari. His hand effect doesn't ever come up, but that's if people know this deck, they probably just know this. This is the Hot Red effect, where it's in the grave, you banish and negate. But it also has an effect where it's in your hand, you can negate the attack and it comes out. And that actually has come up a few times, and people had to pick that shit up. Like, what? I thought this was sorry, excuse me. I thought this was the negate. What the hell? Blah blah blah. But yeah, that's it for all the Adignister names. I'll get into the hand traps. I play 3 Veiler, 3 Ash. I play a bit of everything in the main, especially with Cross Out. I play 2 Nib, and then I play 3 Imperm. I'm maxing out on Veiler and Imperm, especially for stuff like Drytron and Tri-Brigade and stuff, but Ash, obviously generically good. Sometimes you want to cross out that if your hand's bunk. Nib, that's mainly there for the cross out, but it works both ways because the Link 6 is unaffected, so you can nib your own board going second. If you going first, you draw a nib, make your board, and they go take their turn. You have the nib, you can nib yourself, and you get to keep your big guy. So that's pretty relevant. That's it for the hand traps. I play 3 cross out, and I'll just put the tactics down too because it go hand in hand for sure. So the crossouts definitely carried. Every time like I was gonna get hand trapped and not build my board, really in any of my games, if I had the cross out, I just won the game. If I didn't have the cross out, I could usually still recover, but cross out's like auto win. If you draw this plus red or yellow, like you just auto win. All the red, yellow, and the AI Michi, which I'm getting to in a minute, are all 1-card starters for full combo, like 6 material, link 6. So as long as you resolve any of that, like you're good. So you definitely like need cross out on this deck. The tactics, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's super broken with the cross out because you resolve cross out, their hand trap doesn't go through. You can just draw 2 for no reason or rip a card. And then I'd play honorary 4th cross out designator. I play 3 field spell and 1 terraforming and the draw card. This is something probably I had the most issue fitting in and deciding if I wanted to play. Because honestly, if you go through the combo and you, for whatever reason you're searching this, it's not good. You don't want to do that. This only comes up resolving this. If you don't know what this is, you reveal the field spell while you control a field spell, put it in the bottom of the deck, and you draw 3. This is super relevant in the grind game. Like it actually comes up like a lot. Like if they're still alive after your link 6 and they haven't swooped or whatever, you haven't killed them. This is like just free draw power. But yeah, again, unless you have like the pieces already in hand, you never want to go out of your way and like pretty much RNG finishing your combo in exchange for drawing 3 cards. But yeah, this is actually really good. I believe playing the terraforming is only correct if you are playing this though. I was actually only playing 2 field spell, as crazy as that is, before I put that back in. And then I play the 3 I Meet You. This card, you can, if you open like Broken in a Perfect World, like red or yellow, you can use this ability on the dark so you don't get burned. So how it works is you reveal a dude in your extra deck and you search the same material, then you get burned at the end if you don't summon it. If you're going for link 6 combo, you're going to always make Templar. And if you have red or yellow, you don't need to get anything else to get a guaranteed like 6 material, 6,000 attack beater. You can just get the purple and don't take the damage if you're being greedy. And then there you go. If not, you can always search the earth with Transcode Talker. And then I play 2 Reborn. 2 is definitely the correct number. 3 is too much, and you can grind with it all day with purple. It has a cool effect where you can banish it in the grave when an attack takes place with one of your dudes, and you banish a card from your hand, any card, and you can recycle like a spell. So if they're just like running over like a random card you have set, you can trigger this in grave and get IME back and go for access code next game because they're all 1-card starters. And then I play 2 Signet Mining. As weird as it is with an all Cyberus deck, honestly, I don't think I need the 3rd. Whenever I would use this, I would make it look like I was doing like a weird desperate play, because like I would like throw away like a good Ignister monster on purpose to make them look like it's worth hashing, and then they would hash it if I didn't have the cross out, and then I had something else to resolve it. And whatever you discard off this, assuming your combo isn't stopped, you're gonna get whatever you got off of your combo back to your hand one way or another with purple. So like the Signet Mining is actually kind of nice to do it that way. But other than that, I could honestly cut these 2 for like, I don't even know, like 2 Desires, and it would be just the same. But that's it for the main deck. Should I get into the extra deck?
Yeah, extra deck's cool. 40 cards?
Oh yeah, sorry, 40 card deck.
Awesome.
Is there anything, any questions about the main deck?
Yeah, is there anything that you would change?
Maybe I would mess with the Signet Mining ratios, but other than that, it feels pretty perfect for me, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
I think the
Nib
list
is 3.
is very solid. Yeah, no, I think it's very solid. Like you have the hand traps to catch all your other matches, plus you have the crossouts to catch anything that gets in your way. So it's like it seems pretty efficient.
Yeah, definitely. Like a couple times I saw like a game-ending imperm. Like depending how your hand is, sometimes the imperm or the ash on the infant ends your turn. I had to cross out that on the ash, but luckily they didn't have the nib. So yeah, definitely got to stop the other traps other than nib. For the extra deck, this is you make this in the middle of your combo with the green. That's a tuner and another level 4. When this is in the grave and something in your field gets destroyed, you just get to shuffle something for free. I think most people know what that is from the Dogmatica shit. This is a light target for your I Meet You. It comes up once in a while, like to actually hard make it, but not really. It has like a similar effect to Dingirsu. There's removal on it as well. Link Spider for nib token. You can also play through nib if they nib at the wrong time. You just make your token into Link Spider, and then it turns on the field spell with the main zone thing being free, and you can sometimes just combo and still make something. 2 Infant, 3 is too much. You can recycle this as well with your purple. Security Dragon. This is for if you get nibbed or if you need to make it with your own nib, because this only takes 2 dragons, or sorry, 2, I play Dragon Link, I've got dragons in the brain. It just takes 2 monsters of any kind, and it's a cyber, so it meshes well with everything. And yeah, sorry. And then we have Update Jammer for OTK, and then Cyber's Wicked for the, if you don't have green, the tuner, you summon this and you special summon a guy to its zone, and you get to search the green. This also is immune to destruction and card effects, or sorry, destruction by battle or card effects. So that actually is relevant sometimes. Like people torrential or use like a punishment for no reason on this. That's kind of nice. It's not obvious that it's like immune. And then I play 2 Splash Maids, one for your initial combo. It's if you're going for the big combo, it's mandatory. And then the second one for follow-up, usually for going for game. And then I play the Link 3. This is for the I Meet You to reveal. You never summon this. Yeah, I have, but you really don't usually. 1 Transcode Talker for game, 1 Templar. This is the one that you make right before you go into Link 6 and you reborn everything. This is usually where people are going to nib or use their imperms if they know the deck well. Access for game, and the Link 6 Big Daddy. That is the extra deck. So this guy, I've seen a lot of people play this deck and they'll go through the linear combo to make sure they have the negate in their grave versus going for a 6k material or 6 material one. The difference in the combo is that in that is when you dump off of your green, you would dump the blue or the earth depending what you're missing, and just pretty much sacrifice the negate, because some decks you don't even need to negate anything if you know what they're playing and you know just period they're not going to get over their Link 6. Your Link 6 with 6k attack. You don't even have to waste the dump on your Danmari. You just go all in into being greedy and making a huge board. That's it for the extra. If you have any questions or anything I should go over.
Yeah, no, everything looks solid. It performed well for you. Is there anything you would change in the extra deck?
I wish there was some way to fit a 3rd infant sometimes, but no, I don't think so. I think this is perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, just knock that out of whack. We'll go to the side deck. Does that look good?
Yep.
Got title token. I play 3 Lancia. I'm having mixed feelings with this because it's like not too great against Virtual World, even though it seems obvious to some people for the Quinn Long. But this is mainly just generic for Tri Brigade. Honestly, you bring this in against Grand Manju, obviously they're going to banish a million times. I'd actually played a Grand Manju for 1st place on Friday. On Saturday, I mean. So these did put it in. I Lancia'd him twice and drolled his Nadir Servant, and that was game 3. Yeah. That was my homie, actually, Steve. I gave a shout out to in the beginning from the desert. Shout out to him. 3 Droll and Lockbird. It's good against everything. I also, even if I don't think it's good again, the Droll's gonna hurt the other deck. If you know what my deck does, Droll ruins it. So I still put in at least 1 Droll siding to be safe for the crossed out target. For removal, this is what I wish I actually changed. I only played Evenly and Duster here. So this did the trick for me. I didn't play any back row decks except the Guru deck. Or sorry, not Guru, I meant Grand Manju. So actually it was not an issue. Evenly actually won me my match against PK. Shout out to Jose. His PK decks are fire. But fucking, I drew 2 Evenly, and that got me the game against PK. That's super fire against that deck in, like, Virtual World. But, that's it for the removal. That's, like, the main thing I wish I changed, though. 3 Dark Ruler. This is, I would still play this. At the end of the day, like, I can play through, like, 2-3 disruptions, like, so technically speaking, I went 9-1 on Saturday, because I went X1 in the morning tournament. And I played against an Orcus person who had like a Crescendo, an Imperm, and something else, and I was able to play through it. But some shit like with the Appaloosa or Dragoon, you just can't do that without Dark Ruler or Droplets. And then I played 2 Rivalry as my last spot. I think if I was going to change anything with the side deck, I would change the Rivalries for Twin Twisters or Cyclones. The Rivalries they're good in theory, but I'm only playing 2 anyway. And when I wanted to draw them, I didn't see them. They never helped me. I didn't see them, but I guess that's RNG. I heard people complaining they didn't see their cross-out designators either, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I would swap these for Cyclones or Twins is the main thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, the deck looks freaking awesome. I love to see different decks. You guys already know. And yeah, adding Nishers is crazy. Hopefully we'll see it more on the channel. You know, Boy will be back. And yeah, man, I think the list is solid, and I'm just really glad that, you know, you are finding success with, you know, not only a deck that's not really on like a lot of players' radar, but you're also finding success with Crosse Ave, because it at least will speak volumes to the players that, you know, want to know exactly, you know, what decks can really utilize it. So definitely happy to see your success, man, and thank you for the deck profile.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and a special thanks to all my patrons. It's because of you, after all these years, I'm still able to make this type of content. Hopefully you guys will check out some of the videos that are suggested here for you, and just remember, you guys, it's not just a game, it's a lifestyle. Thanks for watching.